heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
Just another day at work for Mike Tyson. He looks almost bored as they call in the center of the ring by the referee, Octavio Meran.
Gentlemen, remember the dressing room instruction. Shake hands and good luck, both.
Mike didn't have that menacing look that we've seen in so many of his fights before. Anyway, the stage is set. Now, you'll notice something in the crowd here. They don't quite cheer the way they do in the United States and other places around the world. So if you think the crowd isn't into it, we're in the Tokyo Dome. It seats some 60,000 people. There's about 30 to 35,000 here. But it's not that they're not into the fight. It's just that they don't seem to react the same way they do. You know, the baseball players bow at the umpires in baseball when they're called out on strikes. So that kind of gives you an idea. The stage is set. We're set to go. Bob Sheridan here. You see Mike Tyson in the black trunks, traditional, and Buster Douglas. For Buster, it's which Buster Douglas has come to fight tonight. We've seen him fight outstandingly in many of his fights. We're just underway here. 10-point must scoring system. 3 judges will score the fight. Larry Rosadillo of the United States, Ken Morita of the U.S., and Mr. Uchiha from Japan here. Mike will try to get in and land that big right hand anytime he can. Buster, who's got a pretty good left hand, you see that jab, he's trying to hold Mike off. If he's able to hold Mike off, this thing could go a few rounds. If he can't hold Mike off, Mike will dispose of him early. That right hand got through. Surprise. And one thing noticeable right away here is that Buster is not backing up, and when he gets in tight, he's not just hanging on to Mike. He's here to fight. Johnny Johnson, his trainer, and J.D. McCauley actually believe that Buster Douglas can win this fight, but golly, how many trainers have we listened to over the years that, you know, I think sometimes you get too close to a fighter and you believe things that you're hoping for. But honestly speaking, Buster looks pretty good in the early going here of the first round of a scheduled 12-round World Heavyweight Championship fight. And now the warning comes about the heads coming together. You saw Mike's head come right in the cheek there of Buster Douglas. You see the way Mike dips down. And by the way, this is one of the taller fighters as we reach the halfway point, and it's the first round. And you see right away Buster not so intimidated by Mike. A couple of unusual things here. You know, against the guys he won the title from, like Trevor Berbick and Bone Crusher Smith, with the exception of Tony Tucker, who Mike won the IBF title from, everybody else has been really intimidated by Mike. And Buster is not showing a lot of that, you know, real intimidation we've seen by other fighters fighting Mike.
Hey.
Big thing is whether he can sustain this. Of course, Mike hasn't tagged him yet with a big blow. Look at them as they exchange here in round 1. Oh, that right hand actually caught Mike. Mike may have taken it on the glove there, but Buster is here to fight. This is a surprise, I think, right away. You see, again, the key, and keep watching for this, whether Buster can hold him off with the left hand, and what nobody else has been able to do, can he actually ever back Mike off? As that big lunging left hook, Buster able to get, notice the right hand up to protect the right ear. I think the height and reach advantage certainly looking Buster Douglas here in the early going. Buster in at 231 and a half, 11 and a half pounds heavier than is Mike Tyson. Coming up to the closing seconds of this, the first one. Wow! With the right hand is Buster Douglas. And Mike comes right back and answers it with a wild left hand of his own. There's the bell, ending round 1. I gotta tell you folks, this is exciting now. Now you ask yourself a question here as we start round number 2. The Tokyo Dome, of course, Mike Tyson in his traditional black trunks. James Buster Douglas in white already has gone further than some of the opponents.
I was also thinking that I've got a newborn, and you know, a couple good years.
I was growing up watching.
What the Dick Van Dyke Show did so brilliantly is it was the first comedic but sort of realistic
Pensar en el mercado laboral es una de las preocupaciones de los alumnos. Para Marina cada vez es más exigente.
Ahí la tienen, custodiada por los que han hecho posible el sueño de muchos. La Catedral de la Almudena ha sido la primera parada de este Tour de la Victoria con ofrenda. Ahí la tienen, custodiada por los que han hecho posible el sueño de muchos.
That's a book! Come on.
Hey, you need to be careful. Hey, you need to be. Hey, you need to be careful. Hey, you need to be.
A little mac salad. How bad my pirates look.